Welcome back. I don't know why I'm slow moding right now. This slow mo walk. But you gotta have fun in games. So, since I'm so distracted by that ass, let me just get it out of my system right now, okay? Look at those hips move. I figured the game glitched and I'm walking this slow for a reason. Look at my girl go. I'm really starting to love this tune. Okay, let's see. If I fly. Okay, let's see if it's done. Nope. That badass walk. Okay, enough of this. Oh. Okay, this is some nice, tight thumper action right here. I've been trying to play with different setups for your thumper. Now, for me, the truth of the matter is that I'm going to plop that sucker down where I have the highest concentration. But with this, the mobs can only come from so many directions because I've cock blocked, some of the directions. So they're going to come from behind me or they're going to come around the rock. The rock seems to be too big for them to actually climb over. So, yeah. I like this. So I'm going to be playing around with this because right now I've been dropping personal thumpers, which has a capacity of 250 and is a smaller thumper. It's made for, like your newbie person. But they have squad thumpers that are meant for multiple players and more experienced players. And I'm trying to work up to that. I'm going to most likely create one today and put one down and die, most likely, because I don't think that I'm at the right level for it, but I want to test it just to see. And I can pick it up before I lose it. And yeah, this is a nice little spot. Oh, being bold, huh? So that I can test it out. I mean, what's the point in... I'm doing really good by not playing things too safe in this game, and I want to continue with that. Most definitely. One thing I've learned from Eve is that I've gotten very cautious because in Eve...
100% profit.
Nice. The loss is considerable. This, I think, is similar to like a Gyfrin or a Zeppelin, and WoW, it's your transportation between locations. And I figured that this would be a good way to to show you the map and talk about what I think about the game so far. And you're going to see, if I'm understanding this properly, how quickly we go from place to place, how small this map is. So one thing that I'm looking forward to is them opening up more sections of the map. And I don't know if that's something that as players we need to do, or maybe because of my level it's not open to me. But it just seems like the map is very, very small.
Hey, I heard about you. Some new idiota thinking he can compete with the rest of us. Put your crystite where your mouth is, little one. You can find me at the bar.
Now these little quests pop up like that, and not all of them are voiced. But Ario, she speaks to you a lot, and she'll post different things. The Sin Network has been going up and down, not to the point where you can't play the game, but like chat hasn't been working. Chat has just come up. Being able to add friends has just come up again. So they're definitely working out the kinks. Now, to give credit where credit is due, they didn't take the servers down.
Sanctuaries next.
Usually what happens with a beta, they wipe everything and bring the servers down and then bring them back up. That didn't happen in this case. Nothing of mine got wiped. The servers never went down. At launch, it just, continued on as it was, to my understanding. Now, there were glitches, but that is, something to consider for future MMOs. Do they want to handle it like that? The game, I mentioned in a previous video about it being a grind. Well, all MMOs are grinds. Grinding is the way to give you something to do. In Eve, you grind to get the ISK or the materials to make or buy ships. It's the same thing in this one. There's a lot of comparisons to Eve for me in this game. Like you can create you create one toon because you really only need one toon, because that one toon can do everything in this game. You just have to skill it up. You create things in the game, like with Eve, you manufacture something and you go offline, you skill and you go offline, and you come back and it's still going. It's the same way in here. You can gain experience, like you see where I have my XP in the top left, by doing quests and killing mobs and, doing that kind of thing. There's an attack going on here. Cool. But when you manufacture things and research and refine and build things, that goes into a queue very similar to Eve, and some of them will take a few seconds, some will take a few minutes. I had something take 4 hours, I think it was, because I was refining a lot or doing something. I don't remember what it was, but I did something else in the game, logged off, came back, and it was done. So it definitely reminds me of that. You don't seem to lose like your stuff to your battle frame. It does get damaged and you do need to repair it. Right now my stock stuff doesn't take damage, but I can see where once I get out of the newbie stuff, you do take damage and you have to repair it, which is very more similar to like WoW and like that, where you have to repair it. I am unsure if you never repair it if you lose it. That's what I was told, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case because I haven't experienced it yet. So far, I'm enjoying the game. I'm shocked that I am, because I normally don't play shooters, but this game has a good blend of participating with others, being able to do your solo thing. I have a hybrid character, which is a support character, so I like to help others in games, so that allows me to do that by dropping down the supply shield, or the supply depot, and the turrets and whatnot. Because being able to give ammo to my team is very helpful, and to myself. From what I'm told, let me rephrase that. From what I see, there is a large diversity of different type of characters in the game, so you don't see a whole bunch of dreadnoughts or a whole bunch of engineers. You see a mix, so that makes it good for playing. It's a free-to-play game, so I suggest trying it out and seeing for yourself. And if it gets old, okay, now it let me out. You have nothing to lose, but just stop playing. But I think it's a good compliment to Eve, most definitely. Yeah, so I'll see you guys